Hello guys, welcome back to Photographics Academy. Alright, so today I'm going to be teaching you how you can use AI to retouch your beauty portraits. And the beautiful part of it is that we just have to work on one, right? And once we do the job on one, it will carry it and move it over to the rest. So even if we have 50 pictures, we will get 50 consistent results. All we need to do is to work on one. And even in working on one, you don't have to do manual retouching. All you will do is just move sliders around and you are good to go. So without wasting much of your time, let's quickly get started. We're going to be using Kumu today to do this retouching. Kumu is an AI software that allows you retouch your skin beautifully and professionally. Amazing software we'll have right here, and trust me, by the end of this video you would definitely want to have your own Kumu and be able to inculcate it into your own workflow. So if you want to download Kumu, just go to the description of this video. You will see Kumu link right there. Download it. Also use our promo code to purchase your first credit to get extra 30% bonus. All right, so the first thing I want to do on this image is to add some contrast and probably darken the background down a little. So I'll go to my color adjustment, come down to tone, and add a little bit of contrast to the image to bring it out. And probably go all the way down to details to dehaze it a little. Then I'll go straight to my lookup, select my background, and just bring it down a bit. And I'm noticing that the skin is slightly too reddish. So we'll go to our HSL and just bring down the saturation of the reds and probably that of the orange as well, just to give us a very nice skin tone. We don't want that reddish tones on it. All right, so this is the before, this is the after. Then we'll get straight into our retouch and we'll take care of the blemishes on her face. So we'll go to acne, we'll remove acne, also remove the one for the body. Of course, you might want to turn on your face mode so that you are sure that the whole blemishes are removed. Also turn on your body blemishes and wait for it to do its magic. All right, so our blemishes are beautifully removed. Let's check it out. The before, the after. Look at that. Beautiful. So the next thing we'll do is I will just go straight to retouching, or we can still move around. This is your matte in case you have too much highlight on the face, which I do not have. I think I'm just going to leave everything the same way they are, except that I'm just going to turn on the face disfocus repair in case you lose your focus while shooting the image. You can use that to restore a bit of the focus back to your face. So we are right here into the skin retouching. The first thing I'll do is my frequency separation. There is something down here. If you do not actually want to do the retouching yourself, you can just go to AI retouch for face and just turn it on, and it's going to look at your face and try to retouch it as much as it can. Look at that. But I like having control, so I'm not going to use that. So I'll go to my frequency separation for face over here. I'll just turn it on, not all the way to 100. Then I will increase my high frequency a little bit. Beautiful. Then increase my skin refinement effect. Also my neutral gray leveling, keep it somewhere around 70. Then I'll turn on my contour to restore details back to the face. So I'll do the same thing for my body, frequency separation for body. Increase the low so that we'll get that smooth skin on our body. And also for her for the high frequency. So once you are done for the body, you are good to go. So the next thing I want to do is to add a little coloring to the skin and also enhance her makeup. So I'll go down to my skin tones over here. I'll pick somewhere around 10, but it's too reddish. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm going to drop this down and add a little bit of warmness to it. Beautiful. Then I need to blend the both body and face skin tone. So if your body and your face doesn't have exactly the same color, you can use this slider to make that adjustment. So the next correction is in my makeup. I'll just enhance her eyebrow, enhance her eye makeup, and also enhance the shadows of the image, so I will get very beautiful touch and gun effect. The same thing for the highlight. Yeah. Then enhance the lip makeup. So I want to add a little contour to the image. We'll look for the one that suits exactly the kind of makeup she's putting on. This looks good. I think I'm going to stick with that. Beautiful. Beautiful. So her hair is slightly too whitish. So we'll go to the hair and just select something dark and bring it down. Beautiful. So we can decide to even change the color of the background to any other thing that we would want. Let's try and see if there's any other color that will look better on the image. Maybe even a white background. Nah, this looks off. This looks bad. This looks bad. Okay, so we'll stick to what we had before. So I'm noticing the beads on her. I want it to be pure red. So I'll go to my person, go to the mask and select order. So order should allow us pick a bead, press create. So we have our mask on the beads right now. Look at that. Let me show you. Look at that. So I'm going to go to saturation and just increase it a little. Then go into my HSL, move the hue around to give us that wine red effect. Beautiful. Then we can as well drop down the saturation a little bit. Good. So have it exactly where we want it to be, the before, the after. Now we'll have another image here we want to use the same settings for, or we do not want to go through the whole stress over again. So what do? We just hold our object and click on the image. So I think our image is still slightly too reddish. So brighten up the skin tone a little bit, bring down the saturation just slightly, and tone the white balance towards a warm tone just a little. Okay, so this is what we have. Now, we want to apply the same settings over here. All we need to do is just to hold our control, click on the second image and click on synchronize. So I just want to synchronize every other thing except, excuse me, I want to synchronize every other thing except what we did in the brightness, in the tone and all of that. So I'll turn off my tone, turn off my white balance, turn off my HSL, turn off my correction. Yeah, I think that works. Do we have masking here? Okay, so that will work. Press confirm. So what I want to do is I want to manually adjust tones myself, because I think I love the way the tones is on this image. And the job is done. It didn't even have to take time. The before, the after, the before, the after. And we'll still have our skin tones perfectly maintained. So if you want to use this same effect on multiple other images that you want to bring in later, like this image, I'm noticing it has some blushes, but it's not showing. So I'll go to the makeup and select enhance blush, just to bring out the blushes on her face. So all I need to do is just to click on new preset and I will just save it beauty and we are good to go. So each time you come into your Kumu, bring in the image and apply this beauty preset on it, it is going to work like magic on your own image. Thank you so much for watching this amazing video. Do make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you subscribe, click on the notification bell to get notified every single time we drop a new video. Like I said in the beginning, if you want to gain access to Kumu, all you need to do is just go to the description of this video. You will see the download link there. Download it. Use our promo code to buy your first credit and also continue buying your credits, and you will get extra 30% bonus on all your purchases. Thank you one more time. See you on the next one.